truly beautiful morning it is in Willowmore in the Karoo at the start of the 16th edition of the Baviaans, a 24-hour mountain bike single-stage event all the way through to Jeffreys Bay. 230 kilometers it is through the spectacular Baviaans Kloof. Well, it's the day so many have been preparing for. Some of them have been back year in, year out. They know exactly what they're getting themselves in for. Others are doing it for the first time, and of course there's some of the country's top pros in action as well. Let's catch up on some of the vibe, some of the atmosphere, some of the nerves ahead of the ride.
Yeah, it's sort of a different vibe for me today, not so serious. Riding it socially with my girlfriend and her dad, so yeah, I don't know what will be harder. Last year we raced and obviously it was flipping really tough, but such a cool event, and looking forward to just taking the vibe and sort of do a mid-pack mingle with all the weekend warriors out there.
Having left Willowmore, the 1200 riders head for the Baviaans Kloof via one of Thomas Bain's creations, the beautiful Kloof Pass. The race this week is the first of two events over 2 weekends that follow an identical route to Jeffreys Bay. After 15 years, they're among the most popular in mountain biking, all thanks to the vision of founder Wikus van der Walt.
I mean, it can't grow any bigger than it is at the moment, because we already had 2 events and they're fully subscribed. But what amazes me is the time that it takes to fill these weekends up. I mean, this weekend was fully entered within an hour when we opened, so it's just amazing. I think there's a lot of crazy South Africans out there. So, but I'm one of them, and it's nice. I think there is a need for these endurance events with us South Africans. I think it's the warmest start we ever had. We're still waiting for the winter to come, so it's beautiful.
What's the plan?
We're just doing 14 km an hour. All the way to the end. Nothing past that 14 km.
No racing.
Just to complete, that's the objective.
Ons het hier roosterkoekies met jam, peanut butter en stroop, en dan ons koud power bar en water.
Water man, fonteinwater.
Dis Baviaans. Elke jaar se storie is 'n Baviaans. Hou boude hou. Die pad is lang en
Only teams of 2, 3 or 4 riders are allowed to take part in the Baviaans. The makeup of the teams is incredibly varied. Racers chasing the podium, work colleagues, lifelong friends, family members and newly married couples are just a few of the combinations in the mix. Also factor in the different strengths of the riders in the teams. Emphasis is on riding together, with a time penalty or disqualification imposed if team members are separated by more than 2 minutes, all of which can put a strain on relationships within the teams. But so far they all seem to be working rather well together.
This is actually the first official checkpoint. So you've been to one water point and then this is the checkpoint. How's it going?
Very well, very good weather.
It looked like a perfect example of teamwork going on here. Is it like that all the way?
Teamwork, the definition of teamwork is we're pulling up the hills.
No.
Sorry, let's have that again.
We're pulling me up the hills, that's the definition of teamwork, yeah, 100%.
Hey, look pro, ride slow.
You've been working well together though.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've been married for 5 months, and we decided to test the limits. But it's been so far so good.
So this race where we are now is a bit like your marriage, because they say the race only starts at 100 k's and you're only about 86 here. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that means our marriage is only going to be 10 months.
Fighting on your own, because you must have your partner with you.
No. He's busy cleaning and lubing the bikes for us. And I'm busy just getting some nicer star in the bottles. And that's my first race, and I'm loving it so far.
That's cool, teamwork, that's cool.
Yeah. And we're trying to rest as much as possible here, but not waste too much time.
Sometimes it doesn't quite work out as planned. Holden, what happened? You're no longer riding. What happened?
My derailleur just disintegrated. I lost a couple of little wheels. Jockey's gone, and it just broke. It's finished.
So there are 4 in your team. So what is the decision from there on? I mean, you could make single speed, you could do something, but you've decided something else.
Yeah, well, the chain's too long to go single speed, so they pushed me for 10 k's to get me here, so it was just too much of a burden for them.
And you've let them go?
Yeah, it was the right thing to do. They're riding hard and well.
So that is also a form of teamwork here at the Baviaans.
If he was friendly, kind and considerate and had compassion, it would work. I've got Harold.
What's your name? Harold. So it's about 2 hours ago, the first team, and we've still got another hundreds of teams out there coming through. But it won't be too late for this crew here. They'll be packing up, and the same happens all the way through the checkpoints, right the way through to the finish at Jeffreys Bay.
Those in the know will tell you that the Baviaans only really starts after 100 k's. Until then, they rolled along the long straight road that cuts through the Kloof. The surface was perhaps rougher than 2018's record-breaking year, but a good tailwind had them crushing the kilometres. Until some were stopped in their tracks by the mountain biker's worst nightmare, a mechanical. Christy Herder and Courtney Webb of Fountains Moor snapped a derailleur, but 2 knights in dusty armour, Leonard Lawrenson and Garen Walker, rode to their rescue.
Oh, well, this has happened to us before. It happened last year. We had 20 k's to go, and my mate, we were going up the Never Ender, and his rear derailleur did the same thing, and no one stopped for us. So yeah, so this is, I mean, it's a team. It might be we're doing individual teams, but also these 2 young girls looks like we couldn't leave them behind, so we thought let's stop and see what we can do for them. So that's what we're trying. So hopefully we get them to the next checkpoint and they can get it sorted.
Christy and Courtney were soon back on the road. True heroes are Garen and Leonard, taking teamwork to the next level. The loose stones and rocks played havoc with the tyres. Teams are having to plug and bomb tyres and fix the odd saddle that took a hammering from the corrugations. Aptly named Team Phosphate learned the hard way that it helps to clear thorns from the inside of a tyre before inserting a tube.
Probably picked this up, 20 k's in the race, so we've been doing this for like 80 k's now. But we still, we've got another 140 to go, so you can't get, agitated or whatever, even just take it calm.
18 hours left, so
yeah, so we must just work through it.
Main concern is I've got to be at work on Monday. And this stage, yeah, it's quite a slow going.
The third checkpoint on the Baviaans route at Smitskraal is around 123 kilometres. It's an important stop for the riders. Not only can they rest their backsides whilst contemplating what lies ahead, they can also fuel up on the legendary braai, which is prepared by local farmer David Smith and his boisterous team of bush cooks.
Everything, yes, the food is immaculate, the societies and the bars is #1. Couldn't be better.
Echte kerk societies.
Ek het dit sover geniet, ek dit verskriklik baie. Ja, ek sal volgende jaar weer kom.
The societies is great. I think I had 5 already, but don't tell anyone.
So very much looking forward. Great race, very well organised. Just awesome, stunning.
Padkos, al die pad.
Listen here, I came here actually to ride the Baviaans. I had 4 pieces of wors and I think I had 20 societies and the whole bread. It was awesome, the best food ever Next year I'll come back just for the food. Yes, I'm going to bring next time I'm going to bring more floss. I'm going to bring more people so that I can also eat and floss. What do you say about that?
Thank you for a great event.
Awesome. It's been good. My friend Leonard, his first one. We're trying to get him across the finish line, but all good so far.
Listen, I haven't passed one person. There's only been people passing me, so it's not going too well, but I'm hoping that I finish.
The Trans-Baviaans route takes on an all the more rugged feel after Studis. This is the gateway to the Baviaans Kloof Nature Reserve. It's goodbye to the wide district roads. Now it was rough and narrow as the Kloof and the Baviaansberg Mountains closed in on the river, which they crossed numerous times. The reserve is home to 7 of the 8 biomes found in South Africa. It's a rare privilege to be able to ride through this spectacular World Heritage Site.
It's going to be a tough one, I just want to say, because it's rugged terrain and it's always adrenaline pumping kind of an activity. So I guess the guys are having a heart to actually cycle 24 hours within the rugged terrain of the Baviaans. And also as well, they're going to be actually passing through dangerous games. We have buffaloes, but obviously we have security, field rangers that will be patrolling around. But I guess they know what they are in for. They have actually joined the cycling for the sake that they love what they're doing at the end of the day. And every year they are always experiencing this adrenaline pumping event. The Baviaans Kloof the reserve is 267,000 hectares. So yeah, they are going to be crossing approximately about 12 river crossroads, and at some point, because it's drought, it's not that much actually flowing, but the Smithskraal is always it's a permanent one where they will be having fun in the Smithskraal.
Appears to be no way out, but thanks to Thomas Bain's mastery, the riders have a tortuous, twisting, bumpy road that will take them to the Bergplaats checkpoint. The fading light, rutted road and mental and physical fatigue made for a potentially dangerous descent. But common sense and self-preservation kicked in for the back-of-the-field teams.
Well, the hands were gone, so I think any sort of bumps, etc., you were just steeling yourself for that. So we took it really slowly. I think there was quite some sharp, it was very dangerous. So we took it very slowly, but mostly I think not because of the danger, but just because of the pain. You know, you've been resting and you get back on the bike and your body's telling you, what on earth are you doing? You know? So you just full of, yeah. So there's but that next leg was a great relief. I heard it was a very dangerous descent. It was actually not too bad, and we really enjoyed it actually, that next leg.
The 5th checkpoint at Pakke saw the riders connect with family and friends for the first time since the start.
I mean, what do you think of him doing these things?
He's tough, huh? Real Iron Man. At 63 years old, huh?
Pakke's unique culinary offer was a piping hot slap chip roll.
He's a machine. Yeah, he is. I'm proud. But we've been worried. Yeah, another kiss. But we've been very worried, like no reception, whatever. But they did good.
Well done.
I'm getting my shoes dry. It's cold and it's wet. So anyway, I love this fire.
You could stay here a while.
Oh, I'm going to.
There's no rush now. You're well in time.
Oh yeah, we're easily gonna make it. We had some mechanical on stage 2, so we passed our planning. So now we just take it easy.
They were 55 k's from the finish. Many felt the worst was over. Event founder Vickers van der Walt was a content observer at Pakke's.
The general consensus, everyone pretty happy with the way it's gone.
Yes. No, I think that everybody's happy so far. I haven't heard any complaints yet. So, no, everything went well.
Cool, Vickers. The chips look very good.
It's nice.
I think I must go and get some.
Yeah, it's very lekker. Hey!
The boys are tired. The twins are numb. But we're getting there, guys.
bitter lank en bitter koud nou op die stadium. 24 kilos hopelik. Hopelik minder, maar seker 24.
Corrugation in the road. I feel like I'm bleeding from the inside. Everything is sore, but it's good. The water points have been awesome. Lots of yummy food keeping us going, and yeah, I'm just ready to get to the finish.
The Dormakaba combination forged away from a select group of contenders to take victory over Van Aru and Jono Kluti by 8 minutes and 53 seconds. Teresa Ralph and Sarah Hill of Galileo Risk rode to a dominant win in the women's race.